of the most common given names in English and European countries for centuries, it's also the name of some of our favorite celebrities.
Oh golly, it's swell.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Johns in Hollywood.
Exploring it can be painful.
For this list, we've chosen some of the most popular, talented, and brilliant Hollywood personalities that share some variation of the same first name. Whether they're an actor, a director, or a composer, they are all welcome on our list.
I'm just very happy to be here.
Number 10. John C. Reilly.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Ever since his breakout performance in the 1989 war drama Casualties of War, this lovable goofball from comedies like Step Brothers has been showing us that he's more talented than many give him credit for.
I want some fancy sauce.
Known for his versatility, he's appeared on TV, in theater, and recorded music, which has earned him Grammy and Tony Award nominations.
In my dreams, you're blowing me some kisses.
His acting chops can most clearly be seen on the big screen, however, as he has significantly contributed to films as diverse as Walk Hard, The Hours,
I had an idea of our happiness.
and Chicago, the latter of which earned him an Oscar nomination.
You're damn right!
Number 9. John Cusack.
I'm a puppeteer.
After becoming famous as a member of the Brat Pack in the 1980s with fluffy teen comedies, it was 1989's Say Anything that demonstrated his ability as a film actor. His role in what's been called the greatest modern movie romance combined comedy, romance, and drama.
I love you.
What?
I love you. How many more times do I have to say it?
One more time would be nice.
Taking on more diverse and meaty roles beginning in the 1990s, he brought life and depth to well-received hits like Grosse Pointe Blank,
Tell me about it.
being John Malkovich,
There's a tiny door in my office, Maxine. It's a portal, and it takes you inside John Malkovich.
and High Fidelity.
And I hint at a deep ocean of melancholy just below the surface, which is all bullshit, really.
Approaching middle age and still going strong, we can't wait to see what Cusack has in store for us.
You could say it was everything I ever wanted.
Number 8. John Carpenter.
Why are we talking?
Although he's also been a producer, screenwriter, and composer during his long career, it's his direction of numerous hits and cult classics that cements his status on our list.
What's the boogeyman?
As a matter of fact, it was.
With his best work coming out of the 70s and 80s, John Carpenter's contributions to the horror genre with Halloween, and the science fiction genre with Starman and Escape from New York triumphed both critically and commercially.
With me.
Many of his other movies, such as The Fog,
Stay away from the fog.
and The Thing, though not initially as successful, later spawned devoted fan bases and inspired many other films and remakes.
Clear!
Number 7. John Hughes.
I should be happy, right?
Actors like Michael Keaton, Matthew Broderick, and Bill Paxton have this illustrious director to thank for launching their careers.
Can I borrow your underpants for 10 minutes?
And we have John Hughes to thank for some of our favorite movies of the 80s and 90s. Known for his comedies and his ability to convey the feelings and thoughts of teens, his directorial debut, 16 Candles, blew America away.
Nope. I look exactly the same as I have since summer.
Hits like The Breakfast Club, Ferris Bueller's Day Off,
Central Park in fall, how you tore your dress.
and Planes, Trains, and Automobiles established him as a tour de force.
Why are you holding my hand? Where's your other hand? Between two pillows. Those aren't pillows.
And his work as a writer and producer is also legendary, making him responsible for classics like Home Alone. Number 6. John Goodman.
Shut the f*** up, Donnie.
Few actors have been so acclaimed for so many diverse roles as the man who Vanity Fair called among our very finest actors.
Hey!
Dan, knock it off!
Shut up, Roseanne!
While his most award-winning role and one of our favorites was as Dan Connor on the hit TV show Roseanne, kids loved him for his voice work in Monsters, Inc.
You like this? Fetch!
and The Emperor's New Groove film series.
Where'd you come from, little guy?
Although often a supporting actor, he's the kind of guy that elevates the quality of each film he's in, most notably with his exceptional performances in many of the Coen brothers films.
By the way, that package I gave you, I lied. It isn't mine.
Number 5. John Malkovich. With one of the most unique faces in Hollywood, he's been a producer, director, and fashion designer. But we love him as the actor that has graced dozens of delightful films.
That portal is mine, and it must be sealed forever for the love of God.
From his very first Oscar-nominated feature film performance in Places in the Heart, John Malkovich's career took off.
But I don't need your help, and I don't need you to feel sorry for me.
Scaring us in films like In the Line of Fire.
You know how many times I've watched you go in and out of that apartment? You're alive because I have allowed you to live. So you show me some goddamn respect!
Charming us in Dangerous Liaisons.
The third party was myself.
Making us laugh in Being John Malkovich.
It's my head, Schwartz! It's my head!
And making us cry in Of Mice and Men. Malkovich has demonstrated formidably that he can do it all.
You did that damn try. I'm gonna break them goddamn cat neck. I smashed them cat with a stick.
Number 4. John Cleese.
Please.
A British writer, actor, and producer. He is also undoubtedly one of England's wittiest comedians ever.
I fart in your general direction. Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelt of elderberry.
His first success at global acclaim was as one of the leading members of the Monty Python sketch show and film series.
None shall pass.
Proving that he was just as funny without his troupe, he co-wrote and starred in the successful series Fawlty Towers.
They were talking about sex. I thought you were talking about walks.
And later won a BAFTA for his performance in A Fish Called Wanda.
And I deeply regret any distress that my comments may have caused you or your family.
Also appearing in the Harry Potter,
Hello.
Shrek, and James Bond series, it proves that everyone wants a piece of Cleese.
The ultimate in British engineering.
Number 3. John Travolta. He can sing, he can dance, and boy can he act.
I got chills, they're multiplying.
Although he's more recently in the news for his involvement with Scientology, nobody can deny that he's been in some of the greatest classics of American cinema.
They had a high-five phone, oh boy, did they let it blast.
Danny Zuko in Grease, Tony Manero in Saturday Night Fever,
We just washed the hair.
Vincent Vega in Pulp Fiction.
Don't be rude. Drink your drink, but do it quickly.
Nearly everyone can quote Travolta as the characters that he made legendary.
And you know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in Paris?
They don't call it a quarter pounder with cheese?
Oh man, they got the metric system. They wouldn't know what the f a quarter pounder is.
Winning awards for Get Shorty.
I'm Chili Palmer.
And more recently, Hairspray. Who knows whether another famous character could be hiding up Travolta's sleeve.
You see me hobnobbing and drinking rum and cokes with all those hoi pollois?
Number 2. Johnny Depp.
I would be extremely honored if you would allow me the use of your name for one of the characters.
It all started with a role on the TV series 21 Jump Street.
You're a cop.
One of the biggest teen idols of the day. Johnny Depp's real film breakthrough, though, was in 1990 with Crybaby,
Electricity killed my parents,
and Edward Scissorhands. Both of which demonstrated that he had incredible potential.
What's your name?
Edward?
With numerous Oscar, BAFTA, and Golden Globe nominations to his name. It's hard for Depp to do wrong. His versatility and eclectic film choices make him a pleasure to watch.
Is that how you're all feeling then?
From the Pirates of the Caribbean series to Finding Neverland and many, many more. Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
The issue here isn't why should people smoke, it's why should people smoke Lucky Strike.
Take this quarter. Go downtown and have a rat gnaw that thing off your face.
I'm a zit. Get it?
It's unfair to me. Life's not unfair to Charles Van Doren. Remember how he snubbed me after the show?
Number 1. John Wayne.
Let's talk a little business.
Love him or hate him, he is the biggest John ever to come out of Hollywood.
Fill your hand, you son of a bitch!
A leading man and box office draw for over 30 years, he rose to stardom with the Western classic Stagecoach
My friends just call me Ringo.
and kept up the momentum to his last film, The Shootist.
Make like that's a nipple. One fit or fidget, and Mrs. Rogers is gonna be scrubbing your brains off the wallpaper. On your feet.
With countless memorable performances, including his Oscar-winning turn in True Grit.
Well, haven't you seen enough killings for one day?
Wayne demonstrated time and again that he could be rough, tough, and funny all at the same time, and influenced his fans and countless films and actors to come after him.
Now, we're heading for the front door. Now, don't you shake, shiver, or sneeze.
Do you agree with our list?
Well, you gotta have an opinion.
Which Johns of Hollywood do you think should have made our list?
No mercy for the losers.
For more awesome top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Let's do it. And when